it's Shelly Ellie and welcome to my channel. Today, I will be giving you 10 tips for the 10 years of me being a hairstylist. If you don't know, I have been a hairstylist literally forever. So I want to share with you so that you'll be an amazing and extraordinary hairstylist, and you too will be able to celebrate 10 years in the game. So let's get straight into it. Okay, y'all, tip number 1, make sure that you attend cosmetology school. Do not sleep on cosmetology school or just having a license, period. It makes you a stronger hairstylist who actually knows what they're talking about and what they are doing. You could either do the traditional route, which is what I did, and go to a cosmetology school and get your hair license, or you could do the apprenticeship route, which is when you work under a senior cosmetologist for X amount of months, and then you can sit for your state board test to get your hair license. But regardless, you need to get the proper training. You need to be able to read the textbook. The textbook covers so much. We literally learn so much things. Like, we learn what nurses learn. We learn about the bones. We learn about the body. We learn about electricity. We learn about cleanliness and sanitation, which is like the biggest unit that you learn in cosmetology school. And if you decide to take the cosmetology route versus hairstylist route, then we're learning about manicures and pedicures, diseases, infection, makeup, and how to properly apply it, and facials, like literally the whole 9. So it's important. Do not sleep on cosmetology school. Cosmetology school never went out of style, and truly it just helps you become a stronger hairstylist. Tip number 2, customer service can take you way further than what your talents can ever do. You want to provide a great experience for your client. Your client might be stressed out. They may have just gotten off of work. They may have a lot of kids at home, so they're looking at you to be an escape from their realities. So you want to provide them an amazing experience from the time that they find out about you till the time that they walk out of the door and leave your chair. So ways that you can do this is just by simply being professional, going the extra mile, investing in yourself. Do you want to offer them wine? Do you want to offer them a massage? Do you want to give them little goodie bags? Go the extra mile for your clients, so that way your customer service is A1. Tip number 3, please have a booking website. Your booking website is your customer's very first impression of you. If you are in 2024 and do not have a booking website, that is something that you want to rethink and really put together. It only takes about 2 days to put together a booking website, and there are so many templates out here that you can use to just plug in your information. When you're looking for a booking website, you want to make sure that it is one that is easy to read and timeless. Proofread your booking website. Make sure there's no typos. Make sure all information is updated. I literally update my booking website probably once a week. I have my assistant do minor changes to it because things change. Prices could change. Services could change. Anything could change. So you want to always be up to date with your booking website. So that way when business picks up and you get a lot of messages, whether it's emails, text messages, or DMs, you can go ahead and refer them to your booking website, send them the link, and then they can book it. And once you have a booking website, actually use it. You're paying X amount of dollars every single month to have this booking website. Tip number 4, stay trendy, but you also don't have to keep up with all of the trends. Eventually, you want to niche down. And what that means is you want to find what is your most booked service, or what is the service that you're most passionate about and want to continue to do over and over and over, and that you created a system for. For example, my most booked service became the silk press service, even though originally I was a weave stylist. So with that, I decided that my brand now is going to calm down. I'm not going to do laced wigs, and I'm trying to promote growth of natural hair. It has to make sense. So even though there's going to be so many trends that are going to pop up all the time, you're going to have clients asking you to do all these different hairstyles. Just remember that you don't have to keep up with every single trend. You can stay true to yourself. Tip number 5, never stop being a student. This will help you boost your confidence as a hairstylist. Let's be real, we are artists and we are sensitive about our, so we want to make sure that we are always on our P's and Q's at all times. You do not stop learning at hair school. You want to take classes. There are several classes out here. I even offer classes, which you can check out using the link in my bio. But take classes that'll strengthen the things that you may feel that you are a little weaker in or are struggling in. You can take in-person classes. That's great for networking. Take online classes, attend webinars, get a mentor, but never stop learning. Always be a student no matter how much success you obtain. Tip number 6, plan out each quarter every year. If you don't know, there are 4 quarters in every single year, and it's divided by every 3 months. For example, January, February, March, that's quarter 1. April, May, June, quarter 2. July, August, September, quarter 3. October, November, December, that's quarter 4. So you want to break down your year into each quarter and focus on each quarter and think about the things that you're going to do in the quarter, whether you want to run sales, you want to have a photo shoot, you want to update your website, whatever it is, set some goals and put them to a quarter. That's the best way that you'll be able to stay organized and to be able to grow your brand. You don't want to just wing things. You don't want to wake up and say, hey, I want to have a photo shoot this month. You don't do that. You want to plan things in advance. And once you plan out your first quarter and you're maneuvering as you get closer to the second quarter, now within that first quarter, you start to plan the second quarter. Tip number 7, closed mouths don't get fed on this boulevard. I'm playing, but y'all, really, closed mouths don't get fed. You need to promote everything. Put your brand on your shirts, on your capes, on your aprons. Pass out business cards, pass out flyers, have QR codes posted everywhere. Run ads on social media. Promote on social media a lot so that way you can stay within the algorithm. But you cannot expect for your clientele to grow or for you to become a more established hairstylist if you're not consistently promoting and putting yourself out there. Tip number 8, structure your business from day 1. Do not just start your business and say, hey, I'll do the paperwork later. You can give yourself a trial period to try to get clientele in, but the best thing you can do is to legalize your business from day 1. So that way you have systems into place. And what I mean by that is get your LLC, set up your bank accounts, get your EIN number, and so on and so forth. Actually structure your business so that way whenever God blesses you with a whole bunch of clients, you don't have to play catch up because you already structured your business in advance. Tip number 9, do not just hop into a suite because it's the cool thing to do. Actually create a plan. Me personally, I started home-based. I was in my mom's apartment for X amount of time just so I could build up somewhat of a clientele. Once that happened, I ended up going into a salon. I worked in maybe about 3 or 4 different salons back at home until I opened up my first salon. Opened up my salon, and then now I live in Houston, and now I have a suite. Suites are expensive, and so are booth rent. I always tell everyone, go into a booth first before you get a suite. So you want to have a booth at a salon. And the reason being is because you're able to get a feel for how a salon operates and flows. You're able to build a family within a salon. You're able to bounce ideas off of other stylists, and you can pour it to them and they can pour into you. When you're in a suite, that's solitude. You're by yourself. So the creative juices sometimes don't flow as fast. So I always say just start in a salon. And my final tip number 10, is to simply take care of yourself as a beauty professional. Burnout is real, and burnout makes us become less passionate about what we want to do as a beauty professional. So take care of yourself. I always recommend starting with having 2 off days per week. Yes, we're on a grind, we're hustling, we're getting to it, but give yourself 2 off days that works with your schedule, so that way one of those days could be a day just for rest and for family, and another day could be your admin day. Me personally, I'm off on Sundays and Mondays. Sunday is the Lord's Day where I rest, I go to church, and I do whatever I want to do, and Monday is my admin day where I can get a little more work done that I can't get done while I'm in the salon. Take vacations, y'all. When we're able to explore different cultures and different cities, it just fuels up our creative juices that we can take back to our business. I also encourage each beauty professional to have a solid and quiet morning routine. Give yourself that time in the morning to just be still, be grateful, and thank your higher power for what they have blessed you with. So I hope that my 10 tips that I have learned over these last 10 years has been beneficial to you all. If you have any questions on the things that we discussed, please interact with me and drop it in the comments. I would love to keep these videos going for you all. I really appreciate the support, and I'm looking forward to 10 more years. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video so that my videos can continue to do well. All right.